The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is going to be season 10, episode 11. What is it? Lease is up, Giddy up. So we're going to start this episode with a polo event hosted by Tia. So she's hoping all the ladies could be on their best behavior because, this is going to be around her peoples and everything, co-workers, colleagues, stuff like that. And we notice here that Stacy's not here. She had to tell the ladies that, listen, I had to de-invite her or disinvite her because she kicked me out of her event on the last episode. And they like, really? For real? And she's like, yeah. So now I see what y'all was talking about. She a liar and all this stuff, so now I'm on y'all side. And Jazzy is here, okay? And Jazzy like, well, I don't know, guys. That's my friend, and I need to see some proof of this lie and stuff because I don't see it. And they was trying to tell her, well, one of them would be ask her about that wedding that she went to, and she was like, okay. I mean, she said she might come or might not come, and she had to move a lot of things around her schedule to make it, but she did make it. And they like, okay, girl, whatever. So already it's still everybody versus Stacy episode. And by the way, we do get to meet Tia's brother. I think his name was DG. Not them singing the Black National Anthem up here and the white folks is in them faces over here at this white people's event. And they're supposed to sing the regular old I don't know, Star Spangled Banner. Lift every voice and sing. Jesus Christ. If I was Tia, I would have been hella embarrassed and told them, like, listen, I don't know. They wanted to do this. Not my choice. Okay, guys? Stomping the divots up in their high heels, something to do. Ashley over here planting seeds of doubt in Jazzy's ear to try to tell her, well, I don't know, but just watch Stacy because you don't know if she lying or not. But we did have a good time at your wedding, like that's a cool Stacy to get to know, but the other side, girl, what's the other side? That she's so-called lying. Okay, fine, but all of y'all lie. So what's next that's more extreme? So nothing really is going on at this polo event, but Ashley does mention to Angel that she notices that, you ain't really getting to know nobody while you eat here. Like, spend some more time with some of the other ladies. Angel like, okay, I mean, I'm trying, like, it's opportune moment just hasn't really arisen yet, I guess, for her to do so, but it is what it is. 18 hours later, Miss Angel is going back to Colorado. So I guess long story short, according to her, she kind of double booked this rental house that they're in. And the landlord done sent them a letter talking about hey, hope you had a good stay. Leave the keys, in the mailbox and send you the bills and the receipt and the deposit. Girl, yeah. So pretty much they just haven't found no house to move into permanently yet. So they just got to go back to Colorado. So that's what they're doing, packing up all their stuff. They got Tia over. They got Kay over to help out a little bit. And just trying to figure it out. Tia's like, well, I am a realtor. I could have helped you find a house. Dang, all you had to do was ask me. But, it is what it is. Maybe somebody will help her out and get her out of Colorado and back over here in Potomac. Yeah, of course, leave it up to Giselle. Tia, as she's leaving Angel House, she calls Giselle up, let her know, yeah. Well, first Giselle invites her to some kind of little cowboy party, so dress up on cowboy stuff, okay. Tia's like, yeah, I was just over at Angel's house and dang, she gotta move back to Colorado. And Giselle like, for real? Why? She just got here. And she like, well, I mean, apparently her lease is up and, they ain't found no house yet. So they just gonna go back and, they'll be, be back once they find something, and do everything the right way. And here goes Giselle. Oh man, she just came on this show just to be on TV. She don't even like us for real. That's why she only got here temporary so she could just hurry up and bounce. And of course Tia's like, oh no, listen, not another, like, should we say another Stacy situation, or not another situation where I gotta pick and choose. Is this girl so-called trustworthy, good friend, liar, not liar, or just join up on Giselle's side and just be straight up against her. Wendy and these invoices for this house, like, y'all think they're gonna finish the house by the time this reunion get here? Or I wonder. But anyway, they ain't doing nothing. Her and Eddie just talking about all the money they done stole. While they having a daughter at some type of little practice doing something, I don't know. And they're talking about some type of event party situation that her and Giselle about to collab on together. I think it has to do something with the 4th of July. I forget the name of it. But when we get to said event, then we'll have more details on it. But ain't nothing important about Wendy right now over there, or at least interesting, besides her trying to go to jail. So Stacy and Kay finally have their sit down, right? That they just long overdue to come to some kind of understanding of, where do we move forward in this relationship or don't we, okay? And with the back and forth, they didn't really do too much yelling, of course. They talked it out, which is always good. They just came to the conclusion that, listen, okay, on Kay's end, because it was mostly like, all your comebacks at me have been about me being violent towards you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to paint me as the aggressive black girl, shall we say. And I don't like that, basically, So if you could come at me without all of that, then I think we can be cool. And of course, Stacy is like, you coming at me with all these accusations and he said, she said of things, then going behind my back to talk to, like, let's say, to tell Chris, or tell Giselle and them that I was talking to Chris, or go back and talking to Cookie and all that stuff about me and Chris, and we know what is this and that. But anywho, Kay agreed that, okay, I could do that. All right. I can talk to you directly if it's something, and you just talk to me if it's something. And maybe we can move on from there. Okay. And just the small mention about the dang cheese, because Kay was trying to tell her that she don't eat cheese. And Stacy proceeded to order her appetizer, which had cheese in it, which, Kay, it doesn't mean that she was ordering it for you to share after she knew that you didn't want the cheese. I was thinking that, like, girl, I still ordered it because I was going to eat it, not because that I know or that you can't eat it, because then she tells the waiter, oh, I'm allergic to it type deal. Fine, but listen, I still ordered it for me. Giselle sitting with Ashley and Wendy, so of course she's spilling the beans about Tia. I mean, not about Tia, but about Angel, because Angel just so happened to send them an invite them to Colorado or whatever, right? So that they can experience her life and get to know her a little better, right? If you on her turf. But of course, Giselle doing all the shady stuff. Oh, she got evicted. And here go Wendy trying to co-sign on it, I guess, because she don't heard some stuff that Angel coming to town want a $50,000 house or something, but only want to pay $2,000. I don't know, the way she was saying it coming out of her mouth. I'm sure in her mind it clicked that, okay, I do sound like this is kind of dumb, but either way, it's cool, funny shade to them or whatever. But that 4th of July party or whatever she was talking about with Eddie. Okay, this is her and Giselle collaboration. Okay, this what it was. That whatever cowboy thing they was trying to put together and all the kids coming and all this stuff. But Angel's party when they come down there is going to be cowboy themed as well. And mind you, this party, I forget what it's called, is potluck style, and Stacy is bringing the potato salad. It seems Angel gonna be a little bit late to this party. She actually sounded like she was en route, but it's Bobby. He said because they was asking her, well, "When you gonna get here? When you gonna get here?" And he just said, "Well, I'll get there when I get there." So of course they always go against the man once he put a little bass in their voice on them, like, "Oh my God, now he saw me. Oh my goodness, they listen." Like, come on now, give them a break. They got like 3 little kids, a house they trying to pack up and leave. I'm sure he don't even want to come to this party because he trying to leave. But that's what they always got to do, right? So we end the episode with the party. It was just so regular old shindig with them dressing up as cow people. I'm not exactly sure what was supposed to be done at this party, to be honest. I'm kind of confused on this. Kids just running around. It looked like it was like a gym or whatever, right? Like, right, I'm like, were there games? Were there what? But I guess it was mainly the competition of the food. Who bought what? Not everybody actually cooked. A lot of people bought store bought. Ashley bought fried catfish, talking about it's the perfect occasion for Angel. You know what I'm saying? She should know all about it. So when we get down to this said competition or whatever for the food, they on the microphone like, okay, who made Jazzy made the mac and cheese. I don't know, Wendy bought the Popeyes chicken. Oh, and Ashley had the catfish. And Angel pretty much had just got here, so she looking like, now really again. Now there's another situation where you deliberately throwing shade at me on purpose without even just saying it directly to me. You just indirectly just doing it like, oh, the catfish. And Stacy over there, ooh, the catfish. She didn't even catch it. It was kind of funny to be like, girl, how you not catch that? And speaking of Stacy, she actually bought Timu there. So everybody got to see Timu. Hey Timu, how you doing? Oh, we didn't expect you to look like this, but sure. Okay. And then we get down to the beef for the next episode, which is, so Angel, we heard that, like this, you got to move unexpectedly. Like, dang, this is crazy. How this going? So she's proceeding to explain herself how, things just kind of got a little, the dates got a little mixed up here and there. It was a short-term lease, but they football family. They know they're used to moving around back and forth. You know how it go, right? Here go Wendy. Well, actually, no, because Ashley asked her, I think, who was Ashley or Tia about the actual date? It might have been Tia for what the dates was. And she was trying to get the dates out, but then she switched it or whatever. It was like, oh, well, you know what? I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, but, things happen, and this is what happened, right? So here go Ashley. Well, I'm just a little bit confused because, you know, um, you're mom and I'm mom, and we're all moms. Like, girl, we're all moms. And guess what? We don't always be on our stuff all the time because guess what? It's so much stuff to do in a day, especially when they be little like these. And Ashley, obviously yours is little like these. You got a nanny. I didn't really see her having a nanny. It just looked like her and her man doing it all by themselves, okay? 2 different stories. You divorced. Like I said, you got help. And even when you had Michael, y'all had help. But I I just don't see how, you're so on top of things with your being a mom and the kids. So how could you just miss this like this? Like what? And not be prepared. So here go Wendy. Girl, I heard you was evicted. And oh yeah, like for real. I mean, why you got to say it like that, girl? Well, I'm just saying, word on the street, Giselle, that you got evicted. So this how we gonna end the episode with the beef. So to start for the next episode, because obviously now Angel, now I'm not look now the catfish strike one. I'm evicted. Strike two, and her husband is here. And the kids are here. I'm hoping they can keep it cute, keep it mute, and just move on. I'm sure Angel can, but can the other ladies? And that was the rest of the episode. So I will see y'all for the next one. I'll probably do Married to Medicine. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I'm probably just a little late on some things this week. Okay. But peace out. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.